Stephen A., I want to keep it going here because I heard you had a surprise caller into your radio show yesterday.
Yes.
Jamie Foxx,
I did.
or should I call, was he Cleveland A. Smith or was he Jamie Foxx?
He was both. He was both. And I don't that new movie, Uncle Drew, coming out next month. As much as I'm looking forward to it, I gotta say to the casting directors there, I think they dropped the ball because they should have included Cleveland A. Smith in that movie. They really should have. I don't know why he's not in that movie.
All right, but we'll get to it. So he was listening to the Stephen A. Smith show. It's on Sirius XM Radio, 251 markets, 1 to 3 Eastern, and he had to call you because he had to give you this take on King James. Listen up.
Wow. For some reason, LeBron James represents something that we've never really seen before. He's a killer without the killer instinct that we all claim he doesn't have. He's a nice guy. He does all of these different things that we just can't put our mind around. I don't know what it is, but when you say LeBron James, it's two reactions. It's either they love him to pieces or they hate him. There's no either he's at the top of the mountain or he's at the bottom of the ocean, and I just think that it's because he's so great, and we take it for granted.
All right, so Jamie's saying LeBron pretty polarizing there. Stephen A., do you agree with that, what he said about him?
He is. I think Jamie Foxx is right, and I told him that yesterday. I think he makes a valid point there. He mentioned it, and he also said it was similar to Kobe because a lot of people felt that way about Kobe. You either loved him or you hated him. The difference between Kobe and LeBron, however, is LeBron actually cares no matter what he says. He actually cares. One of the biggest impediments to his success, what delayed it per se, was that LeBron cared so much. Kobe's never had that problem. And I'm here to validate that.
True.
Kobe has never had that problem. When it came to on the basketball court, now obviously off the court, that may be different, but on the basketball court, Kobe had no problem whatsoever with being a pariah. As long as he wasn't a pariah to Laker Nation, he could give 2 cents. He walked from city to city, state to state, across the NBA landscape, looking to make you miserable, to ruin your heart. This is what break your heart. That's what Kobe is. Kobe lived off of it. Didn't mind at all. LeBron James took a while to get to that point. That would be the difference. But in the end, what it comes down to is the way we dissect everything about LeBron. Jamie Foxx had a point. He called into my radio show yesterday. And the reason why he called, he said, because he had left me a message. And he said, Stephen A., I was watching First Take today. I was not pleased with what I saw. And here's why. When you looked at what Kevin Durant did, giving up that last shot, giving it to Klay Thompson, not taking it himself, shooting 9 of 24 from the field, all I'm saying is, had that been LeBron, what would y'all have done? You'd have been all over him. But Kevin Durant, one of the top 3 players in the world, suddenly doesn't get that kind of scrutiny. Talk to me, Stephen A. And I said, damn, he's right. He's right. He's absolutely right. And I was like, I got it. And then he called into the radio show and said exactly that much. And Jamie Foxx was on point.
I think Jamie Foxx is onto something here, and I'd like to take it a step further or develop the idea in my own way here. I agree with him that there's something about LeBron that a lot of people, particularly the older generation, is not comfortable with. And I think what it has to do with people insisting on their own preferences. Look, Kobe had all that killer stuff that Jordan had. LeBron's better than Kobe. That's not a difficult one. It's not a controversial one, among people who really consider this stuff. He's better than Kobe. He's going down. He's already better than Kobe's ever was. Like this version of LeBron, it's not even LeBron in his prime. And Kobe is just about as great as it's ever been. That's how great LeBron is. But LeBron doesn't, after Michael Jordan, Jordan reset the idea of what we were looking for in the best player ever, in the GOAT. Because don't forget, before Jordan, the older generation, Stephen A., didn't love what Jordan was. They liked Bill Russell or someone like that who shared the ball, a team-oriented guy, or Magic or Bird who shared the ball. Yes, you could score. Wilt Chamberlain had his adherents, but generally was not considered the greatest player of all time. The greatest player in the contemporary when Jordan showed up on the scene was generally considered Bird, followed by Magic, and the old-timers would stick to Bill Russell. And those were very team-oriented, not filling up the, not dropping 50 kind of, and Jordan was thought of as a guy who's too self-centered to win a championship. He's not a big, he's not pass first, etc. But when you win the championship every single year, which is what Jordan did anytime he had an all-star with him, he won the championship. Eventually, it changes. They go, okay, fine. We get it. And Jordan became the paradigm. He became the thing, the ideal that everyone was looking for. The closer you can get to that mentality, the more we at least appreciated your greatness. So Kobe came very close to that. And it's easy to see the Jordan and Kobe. LeBron is something new. He's something different. And I think a lot of the resistance to him from the older generation is the insistence that what they say is important in a great player is what's important in a great player. Even if LeBron shows, no, I don't have to do it exactly like the guy who came before me or even try to imitate him too tough. I'm going to do my thing, and I am the second greatest player of all time.